Alright guys, welcome back to the cabin. I'm actually splitting what little bit of wood that I have left because, as you can see, I don't have any hardwoods left. All that you see there is what I cut up, I don't know, about 4 years ago from the field down there and brought it up, trying to clean up just a little bit. But anyway, I thought I would go ahead and bust this wood while I was waiting on Patrick, my son. If you're new to this channel, he's on his way to the airport. My daughter's going to pick him up, and then I'll take him back the following Monday. So he's going to be here with us for about 6 or 7 days. So if good Lord willing and weather permits, maybe we can knock out a couple videos for you guys while he's here. But anyway, I do have my wood box full though in there. We're expecting a couple of days of like down in the mid 30s. So I thought I would go ahead and get this busted up and round the wood box over, because it looks like after that we're into the low 50s at night for springtime. Actually, yeah, it is springtime. But yeah, I don't know what kind of wood this is. I've got a bunch of it dead standing down there in the bottom. Some of it is laying down, just starting to rot, so I need to try to get that up. But it's a good hardwood. I don't know if it was an ash tree or what, but every one of this same species right here is dead. So it does make good firewood though. Well folks, if you look over Patrick's shoulder right there, this is one of the yellow pine trees that partially uprooted and got hung up in another tree besides the other one that you watched me cut out. It's happening everywhere. So be sure and watch tomorrow's video, because there's some footage in there of some of the damage that happened about a week ago. I've got 6 large white pine trees down that I wasn't going to cut at all. I was going to leave all my white pines, but they came down in a big storm, and Jennifer was telling me today that we've got another storm coming this Friday. So hopefully we don't have any big winds, because I've got 4 more down there right around where I'm building that new timber frame. I'd hate for one of those to come down and fall on that, but I think I'm going to have to go ahead and take them out too, because they're so tall. You get any big wind through here, it's just nothing. You know, you've got 50 feet of trunk with nothing, and then you've got another 30 or 40 feet with nothing but a big bulb of needles and stuff, and they get so top heavy, anything that blows them over, it just uproots. So anyway, we're fixing to take this down. We're actually cutting up material for the carport roof. And I need a 16-foot 2x8, and I need a 12-foot 2x8. And so I have used all the poplar logs that I've got as far as 16-footers, so I'm going to have to get it out of that pine. Anyway, it needs to come down, so that's what I'm fixing to do. Well, on our way to clear out a path to get into the one I was going to cut down, I actually remembered one that we fell last year, and all I had to do was cut a few limbs off. So I'm going to cut that down at a later date, because we're trying to get this carport, the top, put on it. So we're going to go ahead and pull a log out of here. Well, yesterday the sawmill actually quit. I don't know. I think I've got some bad gas. We've got the tank loose. We're fixing to take it off. I got a pretty good size 12 by 12 cant sitting here on the bunks, and the sawmill quit. So we're going to take this off to see if we can repair it. It turns over, it just won't fire. So we've already checked the spark plug, so that's the next thing we're going to check, because I think maybe the gas probably had some water in it. All right, here we go. Drained the fuel out of the tank, put new fuel in it, went ahead and cleaned the spark plugs and the air filter, and bam, son, fired right up. Well, that same storm nearly sucked the plastic off of the sawmill doors. Now, the reason that I've got these doors just temporary was because when I got done with the cabin, I didn't really intend on building anything else, and then YouTube happened, right? But I just did the doors temporary like this, for one thing, where daylight could come in, but I could leave them closed in the winter time and actually mill lumber. That's the reason that I put the wood stove in there. But then after we began to build, and then thinking, you know, about building a new place for the sawmill and stuff, we decided we weren't really going to work on these doors, that when we actually change this into a woodshed slash I guess utility shed, because I'll probably use a third of it for that, because it's fairly large. It would hold a lot of wood, right? But we're going to close this off and then just make a small door, maybe a 4-foot door, to get in there. But it sucked the plastic off, all except pulling it off. It just loosened all of the staples that I had in there. So Patrick helped me. I had some of this 3/4 inch material left from working on the church, and so we decided to go ahead and put that up there so that it would help to hold that on there, hopefully till we can get that other building
temporarily
done. Yeah. So that's what all that is about right there. But I'll tell you what, those winds, they were really strong, and we've got some more pine trees here that are leaning, and then some that are a little bit sketchy that we may go ahead and take them out. I hate to say this, but those 4 trees right there that you see in the background on the other side of the new workshop, they are so tall that I think they're going to have to come out, because if they fell on anything, it would basically destroy it.
And the rest of the workshop's going to be right here.
Right here. And when you see tomorrow the damage that was done, all the trees came down this way. Now, if the same wind blew and blew those that way, I think we would be okay, with the exception of this one that is more on this end. And I really hate to do that, but I think I'm going to have to.
Yeah. And there is a 5th one outside of the frame right here.
The only thing is, those things are so large, I would have to cut them in 8 or 10 foot sections to put them on the sawmill, because they're large at the butt or at the base. So, and then this one is a double, so I would have to go around it with the chainsaw.
Yeah, that's the one that the top already broke out of half of it.
So I think I'm going to have to take those down maybe at some point this summer, if not sooner, because like I told you earlier, Jennifer said we're expecting some more high winds, and at the rate things have been going, trees have been just dropping left and right. So,
and now that there's not a lot of trees standing near them, they're just open from even more wind direct on. So,
but the thing is, you don't worry about any of the others, the hardwoods. You know, only cedar trees and pine trees is what I have seen fall in heavy windstorms, because they're just top heavy, you know. So, like I said, I hate to do that, but I think I'm going to have to. But anyway, guys, that
the poplars
is... Yeah, that's kind of the story of where we're at today. I'm going to go ahead and close the video here, because we've got lots of work that's going on. But we'll see you tomorrow on the video. So guys, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.